A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, "As somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard." Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. So here's Dallas's starting group. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Wood in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Inside. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
Here's O'Neal. Left side Simmons. Outside for Irving. Six on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Dinwiddie. Now Doncic. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 now.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Simmons, the pass to Irving. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
B.A., his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood. High arcing shot. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, Dallas.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. From deep, here's Doncic. Durant pulls it in.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
From 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks leading. It's Bullock on the wing.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Bullock, his first personal.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dinwiddie against Irving. Back to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Wood outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
That's good from Doncic.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And the basket by Wood.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
The first free throw is good. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in, and both free throws good for Durant.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. The three is up, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Lets the three fly. Doncic grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Simmons. And that one's good.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Doncic against Simmons. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Irving. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Shoots over Dinwiddie. They get it again. The kick out to Simmons. It's stolen by Doncic. Wood high post. Durant against Doncic. Puts up a three. Another miss by Doncic.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Kleba against Simmons. Pass to Durant. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Finney-Smith with it. Back to Doncic. And here's Kleba.
Nets foul. Royce O'Neal.
So the Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Here's Doncic. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's McGee. He's guarded by Irving. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Doncic. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving. Free throw good, Simmons. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Sumner's checked in for Ben Simmons. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Hardaway against Curry. Outside, Finney-Smith. McGee in the post. Working on Claxton. McGee's shot is off. The Nets have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And here's Harris outside. He drops it from range. And the Nets lead by 8.
And this is exactly how Joe Harris makes his living, folks. Shooting the basketball. Quick catch and shoot. Yes, sir.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. The Mavericks rebound. Here's McGee. And finally, they hit one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Curry. Harris outside. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
Now here's Powell. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Hardaway knocks down the long J. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Pass to Claxton. Curry against McGee. Back to Claxton. Here's Sumner. Here's the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Here's Sumner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Nets foul. Nicholas Claxton. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Dallas shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. It's deflected. Sumner on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Warren.
2 minutes to play.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Finney-Smith. And here is McGee with the 10-footer. Shots blocked. And he recovers it. They shoot again. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Curry passes to Warren, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Pass to Finney-Smith. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Claxton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Nets with a lead. Harris finds Warren. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Simmons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Simmons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Here's Dinwiddie. Coming off a 16-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Count that one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the wing, Irving. Jacks up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie with it. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Bullock. There's the 3. That one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you cannot let Kevin Durant. Have that much room to take off. This guy is tremendous as an alley-oop finisher.
Dinwiddie goes in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to O'Neal. Kleba with a steal. Here's Dinwiddie. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Simmons. Hardaway against Irving. Over Hardaway. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Dallas calls timeout.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. 4th, the Nets.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let us.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Irving. This one for three. Wood grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, Simmons with the block.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Here's O'Neal. He's checked by Kleber. Elbow shot. O'Neal misses. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Dinwiddie against Simmons. And it's Hardaway on the take. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Free throw off from Hardaway.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And Wood with the stuff.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Nets making their last shot, and the shot goes down.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Durant. Oh, ripped away. And they're on the break. And he lays it up and in. And now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's O'Neal. From deep. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 13.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Kleber. 4-3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Irving with it. Guarded now by Wood. Claxton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Here's Bullock. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. For 3, Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Kleber passes to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Simmons. He's got 11. Left side Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
And both free throws good for Durant. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The Mavericks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Dinwiddie, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Pass to Sumner. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The three ball. The rebound by the Nets.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Warren. Durant inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Durant's shot is off. They can shade the deficit to single digits right here. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Curry. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Powell outside. Three-pointer. No good there. The Nets go the other way with it. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth 10 team. Once again, the Brooklyn Nets Kings.
Curry passes to Durant. Fades. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 19 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 15 points.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Here's Curry. Misses off the left iron. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Curry.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Back to Durant. A minute 53 left in the first half. Clock at 6. From the line. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Finney-Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Curry passes to Durant. Warren for 3, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Give him 8 points now.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Outside Warren. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Dinwiddie. Give him 8. And the layup is good off the glass.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Harris. And here's Curry for 3. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Finney-Smith. They get it back.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's really stood out for them to this point. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive game. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.